Oh, I forgot to change my lights. Actually, I'm just gonna leave it. You guys have never seen how I normally keep them, so now you will. Oh, is my camera gonna do the stupid thing with the background, or is it gonna actually, you know, function properly today? I don't know. Let's find out. Are you being stupid? I hope not. Paid $1,200 for you. You should work normally. Shout out Samsung. Is it still gonna do it if I scoot you guys up? Let's find out. You doing the dumb wall thing? So, I got a pretty funny story to tell you guys. And, yeah, it's a doozy. So a package came to my house the other day, and I opened it up, and it was a bunch of motocross gear. So maybe that'll be an interesting development in the future, but who knows? But that's not the story I was going to tell you guys about. Hold on, let me put this up. Okay, call me Velma because I unironically just lost my glasses, and I can't see, so I don't know where they are. This is a joke. God is trolling me right now. Okay, actually, where did they go? I don't know where my glasses went.
Are you doing a bit?
I thought of a funny bit because I actually lost my glasses. I just found them. Okay, crisis averted. You see, on top of the moto gear that I knew that I ordered, I also received a mystery package. It wasn't really specific about who it was from, but it was about the size of your standard Balisong package. So I was like, might as well open it. And then halfway through opening, I was like, what if it's anthrax? So I opened it even faster, and it wasn't anthrax. What was actually inside it was this. It looks like a little like toy version of like a Yeti cooler. Does it not? But if we look and see what's inside this little contraption, there's a Balisong, and I don't know what it is. Yeah, this is going to be an official first for me. Today we're reviewing a Balisong that I don't know what it is. I have researched far and wide, scoured all across the internet. I even went on the dark web using this shitty little iMac right here, and I still didn't find anything. I asked people on Instagram too, and they were just as dumbfounded as I was. But some people on the gram were telling me that it very well could possibly be something that's called a Corvus, but I don't know what that is either. But every single time they'd be like, it's the Corvus, and I'd be like, I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a Corvus. I don't know what that is. DenDen, it's a Corvus. What is that? You guys can't just say what it is and then not elaborate. Like, I don't know what a Corvus is. That doesn't tell me anything. Nor does that help me figure out what this Balisong is. Actually, let's open it up all the way and see the whole shebang. Are you even going to see it behind this black background that probably is having an aneurysm every time I move? Shout out to Samsung and their video cameras that can't video camera properly. Can't believe I paid that much money for this piece of shit. But Balisongs, be they a mystery Balisong or not, are made by somebody. They don't just appear out of thin air. So this was made by someone. Now this may be a shocker, but I also don't know who that is. I still would like to thank you for sending it over to me. I'm assuming for a review. So let's say if this Balisong was made by, I don't know, let's pick a random brand. LDY. Why not? Let's say this Balisong was the Corvus by LDY. If that was the case, I would say, thank you for sending this out to me, LDY. I really appreciate it. Definitely give LDY a follow on Instagram, and be sure to check out their Balisong, which is apparently called the Corvus. I would also say that even though they sent me this Balisong for what I'm assuming is a review, I'm not being paid by said person to make this video. I should be, but I'm not. But regardless of all that, all thoughts and opinions about this mystery Balisong are my own. That's what I would say if I knew what this Balisong was and who made it. But I don't know what it is, and I don't know who made it. So yeah, the hell? Oh, that's cool. They wrote my name on the inside of the handles. You guys will put my name on the Balisong, but you won't put yours? That's actually really cool. That's a really nice touch. That's actually, I feel kind of special now. So even though I don't know what this Balisong is, I think for the sake of this video, why don't we just pretend that this Balisong is the LDY Corvus, and I'll just call it that for the rest of the video, okay? Okay. To celebrate them putting my name on the inside of the handles, let's get some nice B-roll of this mystery Balisong that we're calling the Corvus by LDY, shall we? Roll the bees, cracker! Real quick, before we talk about the specs on this Balisong, I just want to say thank you guys for all the recent love and support you've shown me on all my videos. It truly just clogs my arteries with love. As always, if you guys go on to enjoy this video, definitely let me know and help out the engagement on this video. Leaving a like on the videos really helps me compete with all the bigger boys in the Balisong community like Will, Brandon, Blade Bias, all those goons. So if you enjoyed, definitely leave a like. Leave a comment, give me your thoughts and opinions. I'm very curious to see what you guys think about this mystery Balisong. Share the video around, and if you regularly watch this channel and you haven't already subscribed, I'm gonna find you at Blade Show, and I'm gonna kick your chest through your back. We are getting sexually close to 19,000 subs, which is even more sexually close to the ultimate goal of 20,000 subs. So any help towards that is greatly appreciated. But I'm done being a tool. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to find an official spec sheet for this mystery Balisong that we are going to be referring to as the Corvus by LDY. You know, it's kind of funny that I chose to call it the Corvus by LDY because I went onto LDY's Instagram and they're actually making a Balisong that looks a whole lot like this mystery Balisong. Isn't it crazy how the world works like that sometimes? Like, it's a huge planet, but man, it's a small world. So I guess it works that we're calling it the Corvus by LDY because the LDY Corvus really looks a lot like this thing, whatever it is. But unfortunately, they also don't have specs. But on this post, they do say that this Balisong retails for $139 US dicks. They also say they're only making 280 of these before they do the final version of the Sirius. And their channel 7075 aluminum handles. And since these handles look so similar to that Balisong, I'm just gonna say that these are also 7075 aluminum handles. And now I really don't know what kind of blade steel this thing has, but I gotta say, this is a pretty darn cool looking trainer blade. It's very minimalist, but it looks like aggressive for a trainer blade. And I really like the way it looks. Looks like we got some press fit Zen pins on in here. We got some T10 pivots with some bronze phosphorus washers. I'm gonna assume this comes with bushings that are very, very, very well tuned because there's literally no play on this Balisong. And with no play, obviously comes with no tap. Funny how that works. I don't hear any tap. Do you guys? I really don't. So yeah, there's really not much else to a Balisong other than that. However, when it comes to these channel aluminum handles, the mystery maker of this mystery Balisong seems to have been listening to me. There's some very nice and pretty dang deep vertical texturing on this Balisong's handles. And then there's also some diagonal milling on the edges of this Balisong. But what about the sides of the handles? Most aluminum Balisong manufacturers ignore the sides of the handles, especially this upper region here for some reason, which is very odd because, in my opinion, when it comes to aluminum handled Balisongs, having grip on the sides of the handles is almost just as important as having grip on the faces of the handles. But we're in luck. We got 3 very nicely milled holes right up here for the upper part of the handles. I also think it's really cool how they anodize the insides of these holes. That is a very nice touch. And then we also got this tiny little speed channel down here. It's so cute. And then we've got some jimping going like even farther than like a third of the way up the handles, which is always a good sign. They don't go as far up on the insides of the handles, but on the outsides of the handles, they go like past a third of the way up. It's pretty cool. But I think I have talked more than enough about the specs on this mystery Balisong. I forgot, we're calling it the Corvus by LDY. I mean, we're going to continue talking about it, but let's actually go flip it while we talk about it. Does that sound good to you guys? I don't know why I'm making this face. It looks like I'm in pain. All right, you little gremlins. So when it comes to the flippability of this mystery Balisong, I quite like it. Now, if you guys remember, the last couple of aluminum handled Balisongs that I reviewed were actually pretty dang good. And I'm very pleased to say that this mystery Balisong we're calling the LDY Corvus does seem to be continuing that trend. These handles are very grippy, and I love the specific kind of grip that they provide. You see, this vertical texturing that's on the faces of the handles especially, it really digs into your fingers when you're doing stuff like fans. Like, it's just like impossible to slip when you're doing fans on this Balisong. It feels very good. Choker fans feel great. Jimping helps a lot. Ladders also feel very good on this Balisong. Let's see if I can do ladder to scissor. Oh, first try. When it comes to chaplains, this Balisong chaplains very well. It hooks onto your fingers great. No problems there. This Balisong is pretty light, but it still has enough momentum to feel good and nice and fluid while you're flipping. Parabolics feel pretty good on it. Reverse palm fans and all that fun shit, that feels good on it too. Rollovers of all sorts, they all feel pretty dang swell on this guy. I never thought I would see the day, but it seems like people are actually caring about putting enough grip on their aluminum Balisongs now. I'm also a pretty dang big fan of all the anodizing on this Balisong. I like that it's all black with some teal accents. I also love that they did the little bit of anodizing on the insides of these holes right here too. That's a very nice little touch. Very nicely tuned bushings. You get this really cool looking trainer blade if you choose the trainer blade version. I also saw that Mr. Ethaniel over at Blade Bias got one of these with a live blade on it. So apparently you can get a live blade version of these too, which is always fun. So I think in the videos now, instead of doing a double scissor, we're gonna try and get a triple scissor, so. Oh, I did it. I messed up the exit, but I did it. Should I get one cleaner? Let's try. There we go. I don't know if that was cleaner, but I didn't let go of it after I caught it. So that's got to be improvement. Am I right, gamers? Oh yeah, this thing is very fun to flip. I'm actually having a grand old time with this thing. Yeah, the handles on this thing have so much grip that it doesn't even really feel like an aluminum handled Balisong. GG to whoever made whatever this is. I tell you what, friends, this is one of the most pleasant surprises I personally have ever gotten, because I had no idea this thing was coming, and it flips pretty dang good. Should do a little sound test of this guy. Yeah, this Balisong, it do got them sounds, you know, it do be making them noises. Now, I don't want to be rash, but this mystery Balisong that we're calling the LDY Corvus may just be my new favorite aluminum Balisong at the moment. Yeah, this thing feels pretty dang good for all the stuff that I do on a ball sack song. Parabolic line. With a palm fan to reverse fan in there, just because I'm a cheeky little shit. Haha. Woo! Let me try the parabolic to like handstand. Shit. Oh, I got it. Oh, I caught that. Epic gamer moment. Oh, not the guitar. Oh yeah. Mr. Krabs. We are getting a little stinky with it. I caught it. So this mystery Balisong that we're calling the LDY Corvus, just for the love of the game, I suppose. While I may not actually know what this Balisong is, or who makes it, it's a pretty dang good Balisong. But yeah, since LDY is the placeholder for the actual maker of this Balisong, we are going to give LDY a huge thank you and a shout out for sending this thing over for review. I'm having a grand old time flipping this thing. Thank you for sending it my way. It was a very pleasant surprise, and I am having a blast with this mystery Balisong that we are calling the LDY Corvus for today. So a big ol' shout out to LDY. Thanks for sending this thing over, and thanks for making a pretty dang cool and very grippy channel-handled aluminum Balisong. So yeah, I would say this Balisong is right up there with all the other mid-range price aluminum-handled Balisongs, like the Volt Pro, the Trident, the Wing, those goobers. I think this Balisong is right up there with those guys, and I would recommend it if you're looking for a nice flipping aluminum handled Balisong with sufficient grip in that 130, 140, 150 price range, that area. So yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. I really hope you enjoyed. Once again, if you did enjoy, let me know and give this video a like. Leave a comment, give me your thoughts and opinions. Share the video around. Make sure you're subscribed. We are very close to 19,000 subs, which is a measly 1,000 subscribers away from the ultimate goal of 20,000 subs. Real quick, I want to give a big shout out and a thank you to Cosmic Steez, A Horse Running, Jet, Solar Flare, Jan Chocolate, Bandage Knives, Sunil Verma, Rob Heath, and Bad Joke Gaming. Those are my current channel members, and their support really, really does mean a lot. If you want to join these guys, get a shout out in my longer videos, get access to my occasional members only videos, and just help support the channel in a bigger way, then you can go down there, click the join button. Tiers start as low as 3 schmeckles. And if you don't want to join a membership, but you still want to help support the channel in that way, you can also go down there and click the little super thanks button. It's like a little tip jar. But I'm done being a tool. Thank you guys once again so much for watching. Thanks for checking out this video about this mystery Balisong. I still have no clue as to what it actually is, but it's a pretty dang cool Balisong. So thank you guys once again so much for watching. I will see you guys next time.